Hello friends and welcome to my channel Simply Stocks, and today I'm going to talk about TCI Express. It is chugging along and whether you should invest at current levels or avoid it. So let's get started. First of all, a disclaimer that this is not a stock recommendation. People taking any position to any share that I talk about should do that with their own due diligence and research, and I'm not in favor or against any company that I talk about. Before I talk about TCI Express, here's a small request that kindly support me on Patreon, and once you do that, it will help me grow the channel, help you also ask me questions on a daily basis. Once you get the $10 membership, you'll have access to my portfolio, my watch list, and a number of podcasts that I put up from time to time. For detailed market or company talk you want to have one-on-one with me, you can directly email me and we can work things out. Now about the company. Established in 1996, TCI Express was part of the TCI Group, works in express cargo delivery and has more than 40,000 delivery points across India. A big play for online consumption, and we are seeing that online delivery is getting huge now with the pandemic and everything taking place, but delivery things are going on quite well. If you look at the financials, then these are December 21 numbers versus FY20. Sales were virtually flat, but profit went up by 30%, and that was quite brilliant. This is where the operational efficiency kicked in, and lower expenses, lower cost of, you can say, salaries, etc., with lesser number of people working, etc. So a lot of say operational point on an operational point of view, company did a lot of things, and expenses got curtailed. A debt-free company with a 17% ROE and a net profit margin of 10%. Lower cost boosted the numbers, and really bottom line was boosted big time. If you look at the performance, results have been strong, especially on the bottom line. It has remained strong even in difficult times, and that is the biggest point with respect to TCI. Consistent dividend pay and gives out very good dividends. Stock has done nothing over a 1 year period, but has been surging for the past few weeks or so, and has been doing well. So for the past 4 to 6 weeks, it has been doing pretty well. Has consolidated and then put up an up move from February onwards, and in February and March, and it has gone up. Especially why I like the company is because in very difficult times, and there are many you can say players in the unorganized sector, many players in the unlisted sectors that are there, but still TCI holds its own and is doing extremely well with respect to its business. And on a long term basis, it is very attractively priced on a price to sales basis, on a market cap to sales basis, etc. If you look at the valuations, trades at 26 times earnings, which is attractive because I believe that these companies could even trade at 32 to 35 times earnings. And this is, I am talking of forward earnings of FY22 and FY23, have corrected appreciably, I mean, in the time of the pandemic, and has not been like, it has not been a kind of a rocket stock that most of the stocks have been. So it is just about making new highs in that regard. Results have been strong and return ratios are extremely solid, and which is a very big positive. Absolutely no debt, a decent dividend payout, and a strong promoter holding is there. If you look at the technicals of the stock, then the 200 exponential moving average is around 840 or so. 100 days around 890. The stock is along its part 900, 905 rupees or so. 880, 890 looks a very good support. 880. So any declines between 800 to 880 would be very good levels to accumulate. Even at current levels, one can accumulate it. Long term support is around 800, 780. So if you have a good 2 3 year time frame, this could easily give you in 3 years time 50 to 60% up move in 3 years, or you can say 15-20% on a yearly basis. Can go up to even 1500 to 1600 in that 3 year time frame. So what needs to be done? I would say buy as an investment for 3 years. It is a good portfolio play. You can hold it for 5 6 years. This is one of the rare, you can say, courier companies that I like, or cargo company into logistics, that has done well and it should do well going forward. A market leader sort of thing in its space. And as economy opens up, the company is ought to do much better going forward. So it will take about 2 years for this to perform. I think by the end of this year you will see a better picture on these type of stocks which are more economy related. And I think from next year onwards, calendar year, things should open up inshallah, and do really well. Keep accumulating on dips. Major declines should be used to buy the stock rather than buying immediately and then waiting, because you will get opportunities to buy on major dips, and that is where you need to get into such stocks. Have only 5% exposure or at maximum 10% exposure into such companies. So this was my video on TCI Express. Please like and subscribe my channel, hit the bell icon so you can get my videos straight away when I post it, and kindly support me on Patreon. Thanks a lot for watching.